Hey, what's up guys? It's OK Scottish, and today I'm bringing you episode 2 of the Squad Builder, or FIFA 13 Squad Builder. Today is the Bundesliga team, as I promised, and I said in my last Squad Builder, probably one of my favorite teams I've ever played with on FIFA 13. They're absolutely monsters. The defense is pretty good, but with the midfield and the center attacking mid and the strikers, I just think this is one of my favorite teams of all time. So first we're gonna start in goal. Let's go ahead and change it formation to 3-5-2 league. Let's go to the Bundesliga and we're gonna search. So first we have Manuel Neuer. He's probably up there with Iker Casillas. These two are probably the best in the game. Stats wise, I think Hugo Lloris is up there too, but in game I've played with both of them, and I think they're the top two. You can see his diving is 90. The only problem I've had with him is headers. The guy can not catch headers. He looks like a fish flopping out of water when it comes to a header. So other than that, as long as you have some tall center backs, you're okay. But that's my main problem, is people score from corners a lot against me with this guy, and but you know, he makes up for it when they go for long shots and just in general shots. So our first center back is going to be Holger Badstuber of Bayern Munich. He was just, you can see 83 defending. His heading's 80, so it's pretty good. His pace is okay. He was one of the best center backs on this team, so I put him in the middle, and because of his heading. So that's why he's there, and we'll go over here. And next is Boateng of Bayern. A lot of this team is actually made up of Bayern, but that's probably because they're some of the best in the Bundesliga. So we can see at his stats, 81 heading, 77 defending, but he makes up for that defending with his pace. So he's definitely one of, not the best defenders, but he's pretty good up there with the Bundesliga, because you can see his defending is still 77, and you can see his pace is up there, so that's good. And our next center back will be the Brazilian Dante. I'd actually never heard of him until I needed someone to fill in a center back spot. I was using someone, and then one of the really slow Bayern players, I don't know, and then I went and found this guy. And you can see 82 defending, so he's actually one of the best defenders, but his pace is a little low. His heading is okay. But I was actually really impressed with this guy. He's a non-rare gold, and I just think he's stellar in this game. So next we're going to have the Spanish Javi Martinez of Bayern Munich. So you can see all of these Bayern players are going to bring in that chemistry. You're going to see we're already at 58 chemistry. But Javier Martinez, I really liked him in FIFA 12. He was kind of slow, and he still is pretty slow in this game, but his defending and his passing is pretty good. You can see his defending is actually better than most of my center backs. I believe all of my center backs. So he is definitely the center defensive mid that stays back and defends, that fills in for a center back, I should say. And yeah, I think he's absolutely killer in this game. And next, so for this guy, I guess it wouldn't really be considered an all Bundesliga team. It's Sami Khedira. You'll see eventually how he fits. Oh my God, how he fits into the rest of my squad. But you can see his 84 defending, 73 pass, 78 heading. And he's a German player, so we get that chemistry. If you don't want to use him and you want to use an all Bundesliga team, you can just swap in Luis Gustavo. You can see I don't have a formation card on him because I I've never even played a game with him. I got him in a pack, and so for the sake of this squad builder, I saved him to make it an all Bundesliga team, but I prefer Sami Khedira, and if you see at the end of this video, you'll still get 100 chemistry with Khedira in there. But you can see his defending is an 83, his pace is pretty good, his pass is really good, his dribbling is actually pretty good for a center defensive mid, and his heading is decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it that's not what I wanted to do. I put in Khedira, and next for our left mid, let's go ahead and go back to the Bundesliga. There we go. We're gonna have Andre Schürrle. His pace is freaking. He gets the ball, and I guess his acceleration, and he just shoots off. I'm really liking him. There's some other. I think he's one of the best left mids for the Bundesliga, especially in this game. I got him in a pack, and he's one of those pacey players. So I just get the ball to him. He runs it downfield. You know, it throws in a cross. But you can see his dribbling's an 83, shooting's an 81. So that's better than a lot of strikers in this game. And you can see his pace is an 88. So he's definitely one of the best left mids in the Bundesliga and possibly the game for pace and everything. So next in the right mid, we're going to have the person that's impressed me the most in FIFA 13, Shaqiri, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, or Shaqiri. Yeah, have fun pronouncing that. Shurden, I don't know, he's from Switzerland. You can see 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, 87 pace, 86 dribbling. I love this guy. You grab him the ball, you can run in, he's like a little Messi, and you just weave in and out of players inside the box, and he just throws in a little finesse shot for the finish, and I think he is just killer. You can see my goals scored. I've scored 14, and you know that's pretty good for a right mid. And but yeah, you can see his pace and his dribbling. His shot is a 74. I think it should be a little higher. It's his finesse shot is absolutely amazing. So it feels like his shot is up there with like a 78 or a 76. So he is definitely worth it. Does it say how much I paid for him? Yeah, I only paid $9.50 for him, and that was when the game came out. So I don't know if it's gone up or gone down, but he is definitely worth it. And next, you have two options. I'm gonna go with Toni Kroos, or you can go with Thomas Müller. It's basically all opinion. I like Kroos because I am a player that likes to, with my center attacking mids, shoot from outside the box, and that's definitely what Toni Kroos is good at. We'll look at his stats. You can see his weak foot is 5 stars, and he's a center attacking mid, and he's only rated 84. He's absolutely killer. Look at that shooting, 82 shooting. That's almost better than half of the strikers on FIFA 13. His pace is really low, but it definitely doesn't feel like a 52 pace. He's like a mini Frank Lampard when I play with him, or a Steven Gerrard. That's how I see him, a little German Steven Gerrard. And you can see his passing is an 85, his dribbling is an 83, his shooting is an 82. If only his pace was a little more. But like I said, when you're playing with him, he doesn't feel like a 52 pace. But if you want a more pacey person, you can obviously go down here and switch in Thomas Müller, who by himself, you know, has 84 pace, a 79 shooting, so it's okay, 78 pass, and an 80 dribbling. So, and I almost forgot, but Lewandoski you can sub in for Shaqiri, but you can see his pace is a 93, so he's a killer for pace. But I'm more of a Shaqiri fan just because of his finesse shot and his absolutely amazing dribbling. But you know, those are two options that you have to do. Next, for our first striker, we're actually going to start over here. We're going to have Lewandoski from Dortmund, and the Polish player. He is one of the first players I actually bought on FIFA 13, and he's actually really good. His shot is 75, but it really doesn't feel like that. It feels more like a I wouldn't say an 80, but 78, I would say. You can see a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. I don't really do skill moves with my strikers. But you can see his pace is an 82, his dribbling is an 84, his heading is an 82 actually, and that's actually pretty good for a striker. I actually thought he was a lot shorter than he was. He's 6 foot. You can see his heading's an 82, so that's good for crosses and such. But he is absolutely killer, and when he matches up with this man, Huntelaar, one of the most underrated strikers in FIFA, I would say, in all of the FIFA games. You can see I only bought him for 3,000 coins, but look at that shot, in 82 with a 71 pace, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. That's okay. You can see his heading is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't say absolutely amazing. It's pretty good though. I'm getting tired, guys. But his shot, he's like, I don't know how to describe him. Like, you can just shoot and you score. He's absolutely stunning, and I've been impressed by him so much in this game. You can see he scored 28 goals for me, and he's just killer. So if you're looking to do a Bundesliga team and you do not have this guy as one of your strikers, I think he is better, definitely way better than Mario Gomez or what's the other guy, Mandzukic. So definitely, if you're looking for someone, you can just pass through balls to him, or you can poach balls in the box, or you can even shoot from long range. So he's definitely worth it. But here's my squad, guys. My Bundesliga squad, I guess. You could sub in Sami Khedira, or you can sub in Luis Gustavo for Sami Khedira, but you can see he matches up with all of the Germans, so it doesn't really matter. But you can get that 100 Kim, and if you have Low as your manager, that definitely helps out, I guess. It's kind of like a German squad. But this is definitely one of my favorite teams in FIFA 13 so far. So I would definitely check it out if you guys are interested in a sweet Bundesliga team. So thanks, guys.